What's up everyone? Last time we had a game of poker. 9 test subjects were betting all of their chips against each other. Well, actually 8, because of his inactivity, Inky the Inky was the first subject to lose the challenge. The remaining 8 kept playing their poker rounds. Interesting fact, there were 10 rounds in total, but among those 8, everyone managed to win a poker showdown at least once, including 2 close all-in calls. Apple the Butterfree and Snowy the Ninetales barely managed to make it through. Storm the Cinderace also had some strokes of luck, but in the end he miscalculated his chances and ended up losing his final hand against Gyro the Gengar, who, in turn, ended up losing against Snowy. The sudden drop in chips caused Gyro to have a final showdown with Shox the Sylveon, who was also going all in. And the result of their duel was... Shox managed to construct a flush, so he could use all 5 Pokemon cards. Gyro only managed to build 3 of a kind, but with his own card, which could turn the max in battle. And as unbelievable as it sounds, Gyro did not challenge Shox in showdown at all, even though he was given 48 house. As a result, Gyro was discarded down, scoring number 7 overall, after Storm, Inky and Kale. So much for someone who was trampled Storm over. With all those draggy details being down, let's move straight to our next challenge. The endgame is nigh! And now everyone, after a long and arduous session of poker rounds, it's time to bring a real challenge that would burn out your competitive spirit like no other. 2 things you must keep in mind. With 6 subjects remaining, there will be another double elimination, and a vote-based one on top of that. You must win at immunity at any cost, or at the very least do your best in order not to offend your competitors, as even 2 votes against you can bring you down. There is going to be 1 winner with immunity. It could be possible for 2 or more to try out, but chances of this are low. Now, witness your next challenge as I witness your shocked expressions. Your next challenge will take place on a hexagon-shaped arena in the void of space. Feel free to cry, "Like no, Diggy!" cause this one came straight from Fall Guys. And the premise is simple. The hexagons are not stable and will disappear under your feet unless you move to another hex. Unlike the example that you know from Fall Guys, there is only 1 layer of hexagons, and you will move in a turn-based manner. Ideally, I would like to see all 6 subjects to be online at the same time in order to grab this challenge in a single day. But given the fact that one of the final 6 is Indonesian, we'll go with 24-hour turns. Please be warned, if you do not submit a move in 24 hours, the hex under you will disappear, and you will lose. Well, I expect those rounds to last 12 hours on average, if you are quick enough. Now about your move and turn. You can make your move in 3 different manners. A single step forward, in which you move to a new hex while the previous one disappears. A 2-step run, in which you move in 2 hexes and make 2 hexes behind you disappear. And finally, a jump step. It will allow you to jump over a gap that is 1 hex wide. You can jump either over hexes or over the void if the gap allows it. Another thing you need to keep in mind is the possibility of a collision. Let's say 2 subjects try to move to the same hex. In that case, the subject that submitted their action first will take that hex, and the other subject will be pushed to a hex that is near their previous positions. If there is no nearby hexes between you or the one who occupied the hex that you chose, you will be pushed off to a void, losing the challenge. The pull of the void is so strong and the hexes are so fragile that there is no opportunity for showdown. And your wings cannot resist the pull, so jumping is the best thing that you would be able to do. Note that your starting spaces are not on the edge of the arena. This will give you more opportunity to maneuver around. Just like in Fall Guys' counterpart, there are strategies that you can pursue. First one is hopping, in which you can make short 1-step hops to create some space for you to maneuver. Second, 2-step running. It will cause hexes to disappear faster. You can use this strategy to end the challenge faster if everyone would go for it. And finally, trapping. This is the most dangerous part of the challenge. Multiple players can team up and trap one of their opponents in a space scenario that they will be likely to be the first one to lose. Given the highly competitive nature of the challenge, I highly doubt that such alliances will be possible. But you surprised me before, so I'm certain you can make another. Only 4 subjects will survive this challenge out of 6, and those 4 will proceed to even more difficult challenge, taking place in an famous hypercube. If there's a time to play your endgame cards, that time is now. In the end, who will win and who will lose? Even I cannot make such a prediction, folks. Find out by watching this challenge.